doing today, guys, I'll be doing a air filter change on a Citroen DS3. It's going upgraded to being the K&N filter, so if you're interested in the market for that, I'll put a link in the description on eBay from where we purchased it. We got it for 35 quid, so yeah, I think it's on from Euro Car Parts. You can get a discount from 45 to 35. So we'll get right into it, get into the video, and yeah, see how easy it is to swap over. First thing we're going to do, pop the bonnet. It's on the passenger side. Pretty easy one. Nice lever. It's all there. And there should be a little yellow tab at the front. Might need two hands for this. Yeah, there we go. So there's a little tab that's on the long side of the bonnet. If you run your hand down here, you'll be able to slide it over to the left. There we go. And then what we're changing today is that behemoth of an airbox today. All we gotta do is just take these star bolts off. I think they're a T25, T20 maybe. Just make sure you get the right ones so you don't round them off. And then a nice 10mm just here, which is holding it, and this should just pull out. Great socket set to use. I bought these off of Amazon, 15 quid, and the size is a T25, and we're going to be adjusting them all the way around. So awesome stuff. Yeah, get yourself a box of these. 15 quid isn't that much, and it's a great starter kit for any jobs like these. Yeah. Like so, there we go. Keep them on there. Then you don't have to worry about it. They do some of them will come out on your models, but these ones are staying in nice and firm in there. So just make sure you don't lose them, because you'll end up having an air leak if this isn't properly seated. So there we go. So here's your air filter. So easy to take out. Just pull from this side. There you go. Awesome. So if there's any deposits of leaves or anything in the air intake box, just get a vacuum, clean all that out, and take all the padding off. Make sure it's all going to be nice and clean. It's a nice healthy engine that needs to breathe better, so that'll go back in there like that. Imagine you can get a new one of those, but all that does is just absorb moisture. So yeah, doing its job. Brilliant. I've always used K&N filters. I use them on my 5 litre Jag, and they've never ever caused any issues. And as you can see, yeah, that's exactly the same. They're reusable, so you can basically wash them out, rinse them out, and then dry them. And you do have to put some oil on them. I think you can purchase that off of eBay. So it basically gives you also a warranty with the filters as well. So yeah, all good stuff. All to save money, because you think of it, yeah, it costs 35 quid. These cost about £8 from GSF. But that will last you a heck of a lot longer lifetime of the engine than that will. And also it gives you a nice throaty, it should be giving you a nice throaty example of when you put your pedal to the metal. So we're making it sound a little bit deeper, and it should sound pretty darn good. Without further ado, let's get down to the installation of this. Obviously take the cling film off. After a nice little clean in the engine there, throw in the air filter box housing, it's going to look and flow a lot more better. And also knowing that that's going to last another year before I have to check it and clean it again. So all good stuff. So sometimes with K&N products, they seem to have had some of this overlay So what we're going to do is trim some of this up in order for it to fit, because obviously you try to fit that in, the top of the airbox is not going to be able to seat in properly, and so therefore we'll get an air leak. So we've run out of standing knives around the house, so what I'm going to do now is just heat up a blade, and we've just sharpened it as well, and hopefully this should pierce through the material for the K&N for the excess. So all the bodge jobs in the world, this is how we do it. And hopefully this will slice through it like butter. There we are. Lovely. There we go. This bit doesn't have to be perfect, but we like to make sure it is. Just keep your hands away from the blade and just, there you go, just take off the excess. Basically now it's just should be a straight install now. A bit annoying that you have to trim it, so I might have to message the seller for that, because it's supposed to be just a straight swap, and as you can see that just slots in nicely. Just make sure it's in the groove, and you can see where that tab would have been, it wouldn't have gone in and it wouldn't have seated in. So good thing that you have a little bit of common sense just to do these jobs. Just know that it's not going to go, if you put it in and it's not going to go sit in, you're just going to get an air leak. There is no point in that. So that's the air filter in. We're going to put the cover at the top end now and start her up and then see what she sounds like. Top cover going back in, and look at that, seat's absolutely lovely. So yeah, direct replacement, direct fit, as long as if you do a bit of trimming, which you shouldn't have to. But yeah, works like a charm. So how I'm going to do this, you'll see on the video, is basically I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to start at the top here, then I'm going to go to the bottom left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left, and then finish up the right. Reason why is because then it will get a proper seal. So yeah, a bit like doing a rocker cover gasket where you ain't going to get any oil leaks, we're going to make sure we ain't going to get any air leaks. So yeah, alright, I'll crack on with it. I'm just going to start off by hand first, and if it feels tight immediately, stop what you're doing, release pressure, take it back to the left, and then redo it all over again, because these are plastic, you don't really want to cross thread them. And because if you just seat them in there, they ain't going to seat right, and then you have to get yourself a new filter box, which is then another nightmare to deal with. As you can see, I'm already following the protocols, just doing it this way. It's a bit of a weird airbox, but a lot of them that have it at the back end here, you can see that one's not seating in right, so I just want to move it down, and there you go. You can see it screwing in lovely now. Alright, so now I'm just going to tighten them up. I'm only going to tighten them up to where I feel it's got that latch, because if you see that it's got an air leak and you feel the car's got an air leak, you know you just need to tighten them up a little bit more, because of we have had that problem before with this car. Being plastic, you can't gauge how much the thread is, so as soon as you tighten it and then it goes loose, you've lost the thread. So you'll have to get a new bigger bolt and then do it that way. That's the only way you can do it. Yeah, yeah. None of it's too tight. Let's start her up. Who's got the key? I got the key. Where's my keys? Where's my phone? My mum's gonna have a shock. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's out of a standard exhaust as well. Yeah. You're gonna notice it more when you're taking it out for a drive. Yeah. So now just warming it up just to get the oil temp sorted out. So then it's easier to change the oil. Sweet.